But look, let's move over to the Sussexes because we can't let a cross with you go by without getting the latest on them. Meghan Markle is planning to return to Britain for the first time in 4 years, and she's expected to join her husband for an Invictus Games event in Birmingham. Sophie, what sort of reception do you think Meghan will get for her big homecoming?
Well, Caroline, it's not exactly clear whether or not she will return in July when there is preliminary events for a year out of the Invictus Games, which is in Birmingham next year. Now, it is dependent on the Sussexes having their security returned here in Britain when they return here. So we're waiting to see the result of that. But if she does return, Caroline, be assured, I think she will get a very poor reception. The Sussexes are very much on the outer here in the UK. A lot of the British public is very annoyed at their treatment towards the royal family. I think eventually Prince Harry could be welcomed back by the British public, but there is no doubt she's very much disliked by the British here across the UK, Caroline.
Oh, no, not just in the UK, across the whole world, I would say. It's unanimous over here in Australia too. Look, the Invictus Games could also bring something else about, a reunion possibly between Prince Harry and King Charles. The King and his family are expected to be offered formal invitations to the Games next year, and there are reports the King may even take part in the opening ceremony. Sophie, this would be quite the moment. But do you think a reunion between the King and Prince Harry is likely?
Well, it certainly seems to be pointing in the direction that Prince Harry is trying to mend the broken relationship with his father. We know King Charles is battling cancer. We know the two had a meeting late last year that lasted about an hour. But their trust between the family has been severely broken after Harry did tell-all interviews. He wrote his book Spare. So he's got a long way to rebuild the trust with his father and his brother, who he has a fractured relationship. But Caroline, this would be a massive event if the two were to join forces and unite publicly, because I think that is what a lot of people would like to see, particularly because we know that the King is battling cancer.
That is true. Look, our thoughts are with him, and it would be touching indeed. But I think you're right. They have a long way to go to repair that relationship. Sophie Elsworth, thank you so much for that.